Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 2 subject science. So before we proceed, you know that I tell you the important things every day that are to be kept in your mind without fail. The first thing that I tell you to wear your mask on the face whenever you go outside. So please keep that in your mind. Second thing that I tell you is that you should wash your hands regularly throughout the day. Don't forget whenever you come from outside, whenever you sit for eating, whenever you go out, every time see that you keep washing your hands regularly. See that you keep your surroundings very much neat and clean. Don't throw the dust garbage anywhere but throw it in the dustbin which is covered properly, and see that the animals around your house are not being hurt. Even they need love, they need food, they need water just like human beings. So take care of them and see that you take care of the elders in your family. Before we proceed, let us read one thought. The thought for today is believe in yourself. So it is very simple. Actually, it is a proverb. Believe in yourself. It has a very deep meaning that if you trust on yourself, only then the others will trust you. If you have faith in you that yes, you can do it, then others will surely believe in you. But first, you have to start believing in yourself. If you have seen a dream of getting a rank, then you have to believe in yourself that yes, you are capable and you can do it. Then others will definitely support you. So believe in yourself. The topics that we shall cover in today's video, that is lesson number 5, bones and muscles. We are already through with the explanation of the first 2 pages. So we shall continue with the 3rd page of the lesson. Then we will start with the recap of the previous video. In the previous video, we had seen about bones, the facts about our bones, and then we had solved a small worksheet. So we shall have the recap of the previous video. Then we will learn about the importance of exercising and healthy food. So that is what you shall write in your notebook today. Today we will learn about exercising and healthy food. What is importance of doing exercise and eating healthy food? Then we will solve some question based on the same lesson. So let us have the recap and then we shall start with the new topic. So in our previous video, we had learnt some facts about bones and muscles. What had we seen? What are bones? That bones give shape to our body. It allows us to stand up straight. Then we had seen classification of bones, 4 different kinds, and our bones make up our skeleton. Then we had seen that together the bones in our body are called skeleton. The structure of the bones arranged together, that framework is called our skeleton. Then we had also seen there are 206 bones in the human body. A newborn baby has 300 bones in his or her body. Then the main bone of our head is called skull. That is what we had seen. The image of the skull we had seen, this is skull. Here is the skull above the eye. Here will be the skull, the main bone of your head, that is skull. And we had seen that how to keep the bones healthy. How do you keep your bones healthy? By giving calcium from milk, nuts, broccoli. Then we had seen images of all that 3, milk, nuts and broccoli. This will make your bones stronger. After that, there are 3 parts of the bones I had told you. And we get bigger and taller when our bones grow. And we had seen the image that a 6-year boy, then a 12-year, then 20 and then 50, how your height grows because of your bones. Then we had learned about joints, that joints are something which allows you to walk, run, turn your head. Then the biggest and the longest bone in your body is femur. or you can say femur. So femur is the biggest and the tallest bone in your body, located on the upper part of your legs, that is femur. What is a joint? It is necessary for the movement of the body. There are different kinds of joints, as you can see. Then types of joints we had seen. Rib cage. What is a rib cage? It protects your heart. This is a rib cage, and rib cage protects your heart. Then when a bone breaks, it is called a fracture. It hurts a lot. You may even start crying. There are different types of fractures we had seen. Then what else we had seen? We had solved the exercise based on the same explanation. So now let us start with the new topic. So today we are learning about exercise and healthy food. So our topic, you can write the heading exercise and health foods. Which are the foods which are health? Which are that foods we should eat which are healthy for us? So this is the heading you will write today in your rough book. EXERCISE, exercise. This is how you exercise, and this is healthy food which is shown over here. So what are the benefits? Why should we exercise regularly? Why should we eat healthy food? Let us understand. So the first page, why are bones and muscles important? So even before we learn exercising and healthy food, do you know why are the bones and muscles important? So first point, the bones and muscles of our body work together to help us move, work and play. So I had told you in the previous video also that bones and muscles, they work together. They go hand in hand. If bones are not there, muscles will not be able to work. Same way, if muscles are not there, bones will fail to work. So they both work together. And because of bones and muscles, what can we do? We can move, work and play. We can do all these things every day only because of bones and muscles. Then second point is, strong bones and muscles are required to perform hard activities. So if your muscles are strong and if your bones are strong, only then you can perform the hard activities. Which are the hard activities? Do you know which activities I am talking about? So we will see now which activities I told you. But in this page, I want you to understand one thing, that without bones and muscles, we cannot move, we cannot work, or we cannot even play. So which are the activities that I am talking about, which you will require your bones and muscles? Let us see that. So, do you do any of these activities? This is the question for you all. Can you guess the names? So what are the names of these activities? We will write the names. Do you know what these boys are doing? These boys and girls, what are they doing? They are swimming. So what is the spelling of swimming? Let us write the spelling. SWIMMING. They are swimming. So swimming is an activity which requires your bones and muscles both. You require your hands and legs very strong. If your hands and legs are strong, you can easily swim in the water. So this activity requires your bones and muscles. If your bones or muscles are weak, you will not be able to swim like them. And swimming is very good exercise which you should learn at a very young age. So that is the first activity. You have to write the name of this activity in your notebook. You need not draw any pictures, you just have to write the spelling. Then next, which sport is this? So do you know what these boys are playing? See, they are kicking a ball, there is a goal post, and many boys are trying to stop that boy who is trying to take that ball near the goal post. So which is that game they are playing? Which is that sport? They are playing football. So let us write the spelling. You shall also write it FOOTBALL, football. So have you played football? I am sure you have played it once at least. So football is a game which requires your running exercise. It requires your hands and legs. You have to run very fast. if you want to make a goal, you have to run faster than others. So that exercise requires your legs to be very strong. So what does that mean? That simply means that the muscles, the bones in your legs, if they are stronger, you can run faster than others and you can surely make a goal. So this is one more exercise that you should do frequently. So your bones and muscles will be stronger. This exercise makes it stronger. But if you are just sitting, if you are not playing any games, then your bones will not be as strong as others. So this game, the name you have to write, which sport is this? It is football. Then the third game. Do you know which sport or which game is this? The boy or the girl, you can see they have a racket in their hand. They are trying to hit the ball. The ball is of tennis of green color. So do you know the name of this activity or this game? This is the game called tennis. 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 They are playing tennis, and for tennis what do you require? Again, you will require your bones and muscles. Without the bones and muscles, can you play this game? See, you have to just lift the racket and you have to hit the ball hard so that you can get a point. So this girl and the boy, those who are playing tennis, they require strong bones and muscles. Their hands and legs must be strong so that they can play the game tennis. So even if you want to play any other game like cricket or basketball or running race, any other game like these games which we have seen, swimming, football, tennis, all these things, what does that show? It shows that if your bones and muscles are strong, then you can be very much strong and you can play any game. For these hard activities, these are the hard activities which requires your bones and muscles to be strong. Then let us see the next page. Now, which are the ways to keep our bones and muscles strong? How can we keep our bones and muscles strong? Do you know that? How will you keep your bones and muscles strong so that you can play all the games, whichever you like? So, we must eat healthy food such as milk, fruits, vegetables every day to make our bones and muscles strong. I am going to read that once again for all of you. Which are the ways to keep our bones and muscles strong? If you want to play all the games very nicely, if you want to win all the games, all the activities, how will you make your bones and muscles strong? So here is what I have to tell you. If you follow this advice, you will be the strongest in the team. We must eat healthy food. So what is the meaning of healthy food? Have you heard this word healthy? Healthy means which is good for your health. So which food is good for your health? So write down the names of that food. You have to drink milk. You have to eat fruits, vegetables every day to make your bones and muscles very strong. If you take these three things regularly on daily basis, then your bones and muscles will be very strong. Here are some images of healthy food. You can see over here honey, apple, eggs, oranges, sweet potato, bananas, spinach. Even you can see the image of spinach. It gives you lot of energy. So these are the healthy foods. See, yogurt is there, almonds. So when you eat all this healthy food every day, you will never feel that you are tired and you can perform all the activities very energetically. So I suggest you to eat this healthy food every day. Please write the names of these three items in your notebook. Milk, fruits and vegetables come in the category of healthy food. Next, what is given over here? Which are the ways to keep our bones and muscles strong? So again the same thing. The previous thing was also how to keep our bones and muscles strong. So first point I told you to eat healthy food, and second point we are discussing is about exercise. If you exercise regularly, not not one day in a week. You should do it daily. If you do exercise daily, means regularly, for making our bones and muscles strong, then again you will never feel tired. So what is the point? You have to write only this much, what I have underlined. Exercise regularly. Now, what is the importance of exercise? Do you know? Which type of exercise you should do and why is exercise important? See, for the children, those who are of 5 to 18 years of age, it is important that at least 1 hour in a day they should do exercise like this. At least 1 hour. You have to spread out during the day. If you are between 5 to 18 years of age, you have to do very hard work. And what is the importance of doing that exercise? You will get enough energy for working out the whole day. See, most of the children right now, what do? They watch TV, they play video games, they sit on the chair, they continuously use mobile phones. So you should stop doing all these things. You should get enough sleep. You should reduce watching TV. You should reduce watching video games. I am not telling to stop it totally, but you should reduce it. Exercising for children is very much important rather than playing video games or watching TV. That is not going to benefit you, but your physical activities, like as I told you, basketball, swimming, as you can see, yoga, and running, walking, cycling to school, all these are the very good ways that you will be very active and you will be very energetic. And what are the advantages? Do you know? If you exercise daily, what advantages will you have? So which are the major benefits? What advantage will you get if you do all these exercises regularly? Your bones and muscles will become stronger. It will increase your self-confidence. You will start believing in yourself, like the thought we have seen for today. Believe in yourself. So you will start believing in yourself. It will also teach you that how much exercise is important for you. If you start exercising, then you will understand why is it important. It will keep you mentally fresh. You will not feel tired. You will always feel that I want to do something. It will not let you get tired mentally. And if you do exercise regularly, it will also keep you away from the lot of weight. What is the meaning of that? It will help you to control your weight. Means you will not have a lot of weight. To lose weight, some people do exercises, but if you do exercise regularly, then you will not go out for reducing your weight. So you must control your weight. It will reduce the chances of many heart diseases in future. It will also improve your mood. Your mood will always be fresh and you will be always relaxed. It will improve your thinking capacity, your learning, your skills, and according to your age. Suppose if you are learning science, you are learning English, then you can learn it very faster if you do exercise regularly. As it is written over here, exercising regularly will keep you fresh and energetic and you will never feel tired. Means you will never feel that I want to go to sleep, I don't want to go to school. Many children, they get up in the morning, they don't want to go to school, so they make excuses that I am feeling tired. But if you are energetic, if you do all these activities like swinging, running, or doing yoga or any other aerobic activities, then your bones and muscles will be so strong, your mood will be very much fresh, and it will also improve your sleep. Exercise can help you to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. If you are not able to sleep at night, if you do a lot of exercise, then you will be able to sleep easily. And most important thing, it will increase your chances of living longer. You can live longer than others. Suppose the lifespan is 70 years of age for an average person, then you can live up to 80 or 90 years if you do exercise right from your childhood, that is from now. Then what is given over here? Strong bones and muscles let us work and play without feeling sleepy. So over here you can see, this is how you work. You have to write whole day, you have to learn, and then you also want to play. So how will you work and play without feeling sleepy? For that you have to make your bones and muscles strong, and if your bones and muscles are strong, you will never feel sleepy. But do you know, you will ask question that how to do exercise regularly. We are not doing exercise regularly, then how to start? See, first thing I should advise you, make everyday activities more active. Means you should do something every day. Like for example, if you can make a small change, you can take up the stairs instead of the elevator. Don't go in the lift. If you have a lift in your apartment, in your flat, or anywhere, wherever you are going, use stairs instead of lift. And you have to walk down. You have to walk down in the garden, in the veranda. Then you have your vehicle, you have your cycle, your scooter, your car. You can wash that vehicle and you can park that away so that you have to go walking. If you have to go to the nearby distance, to a grocery shop, to the school, you should go by walking or by cycling. Don't use the vehicles using petrol, right? If you wash your vehicles, if you use cycle, if you go by walking, then you can make this a habitual action. You can do this every day and you will not feel tired and sleepy. So while working and playing, these things are going to help you a lot. So write down the next important point. If you want to remain healthy, what should you do regularly? One of the most important things, we should get enough sleep to remain healthy. See how the girl is sleeping very soundly. So you should have a sound sleep. And how will you get sound sleep? Some people say that we are not able to sleep at night. They are awake at night till 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. It is not good. It is very bad. You should sleep early. At 10 o'clock you should go to sleep, and at 5 o'clock you should wake up, or even at 4 o'clock some people wake up. So you should sleep and then only you can remain healthy. We should get enough sleep to remain healthy. If you sleep very nicely, if you sleep early, you should not use mobile phones at night. You should not watch television till late night. You should get to sleep, you should get to bed as early as possible. But you should also see that you maintain a gap of 2 hours between your dinner and your bedtime. Suppose you have dinner at 8 o'clock, you can sleep by 10 o'clock. If you have it at 9 o'clock, you can sleep by 11 o'clock, but not after that. 11 o'clock is latest, is the last time you should sleep. If possible, you should sleep between 10 to 10:30. So enough sleep will give you enough rest, and the next day your mood will be very fresh. So next point, yes, now this is the chart which is very important for you all. How much sleep do you need? Do you know how much sleep do you need? See, if a newborn child, a newborn baby who is just 1 to 12 months old, he is not even 1 year old, he needs 14 to 15 hours sleep per day. A newborn child needs to sleep for 14 to 15 hours in a day. Then the next is given 1 to 3 years old child. A 1 to 3 years old child, they need 12 to 14 hours sleep per day. And the child who is between 3 to 6 years old, some of you will come in this category, you need the sleep of 10 to 12 hours per day. If you are 6 years old, then also minimum you should sleep for 10 hours in a day, but not more than 10 to 12 hours. So if a child is 7 to 12 years old, if you come in the category of 7 to 12, you should sleep for minimum of 10 hours, but not more than 11. Then for bigger children, like those who are from 12 to 18 years of age, they should sleep for 8 hours, minimum of 8 hours in a day. Then those who are between 18 to 65, those who are adults, 18 to 65 years old, including your parents, they should sleep for 7 hours in a day minimum, and not more than 9. More than 9 can harm your health. So minimum of 7 hours sleep your parents must have. Then those who are 65 plus, those who are senior citizens, your grandparents, some of them may be 65 years or older than that. So they should sleep minimum for 7 to 8 hours. Even they require 8 hours of sleep, more than 7 hours of sleep in a day. So this is how you should follow the chart for sleeping, because sleeping is one of the most important thing which is important for remaining healthy. If you don't sleep, if you don't follow this chart, you may fall sick frequently, and your bones and muscles will get weaker. Now, all of you know that milk is very much important for you. You should drink milk every day, if possible in the morning and in the evening, 1 glass each. So, why is milk important? What has milk to do with your health? So, here are some benefits of the milk that you must note down. So, the first benefit of milk is it is rich source of calcium and minerals. And with calcium, what will happen? We have learnt yesterday, calcium will make your bone stronger, and we have seen the image of milk, broccoli and cereals are there. This will give you lot of calcium and minerals, and even milk will give you calcium. So that is why milk is important for you. Then, so first point you have to write, it is rich source of calcium and minerals. Then second point, it will strengthen your immune system. What is immune system? Immune system is the system inside your body which will protect you from diseases. Like right now we have COVID-19. If your immune system is strong, then you will never fall sick. You will not get fever. You will never catch cold. So milk will make your immune system very strong and keep away all the diseases. Then it is cold milk relieves from acidity. If your stomach, if you feel a burning sensation in your stomach, some people have acidity problem. After eating, their stomach starts burning if they eat spicy food. So if you drink 1 cup of cold milk which is kept in refrigerator, not so cold but mild cold. So by drinking cold milk, your stomach will not feel that burning sensation. It is good for acidity problems. And it nourishes dry skin. If you have any skin problem, then also milk will remove all that skin problems. It will make your skin glow. Then it is given, it will make teeth strong and healthy. If you drink milk regularly, every day at least 1 glass, it will make your teeth very strong. Your teeth will shine, it will give calcium to your teeth, and your teeth will not fall down easily. Then it will ensure healthy digestion. Some people have the problem, after eating their stomach starts paining. So many of you might be having problem that at night or early in the morning when you get up, your stomach pains. So when you have a glass of milk early in the morning or at night while sleeping, it will improve your digestion. At night before sleeping, you must have 1 glass of milk, at least half of the glass, so that your digestion will be improved and your stomach will not pain in the morning. Then it is given, it gives healthy glow to the skin. As I told you, some people have the problem of dry skin. They have the problem with their skin breaks, especially in winter. So if you drink a glass of milk every day, it will improve your skin. It will make a glow to your skin. It will make your skin shine. So always prefer glass of milk every day. Then last point is, it will improve your bone health, and that is what our main topic is. The name of the lesson is bones and muscles. So milk is very much healthy for your bones. Why is it healthy? Because we come back to the main point, it gives calcium and minerals. And for bones, for making our bones healthy, what is the most important thing that we require? We require calcium. So milk gives us enough calcium in a day. If you drink 2 glasses, then it gives you calcium enough for your bones to be healthy. So let us see what we have seen today for exercise and healthy foods. In today's video, we have seen that bones and muscles are important. Why are they important? It allows us to move, work and play. Then we have seen some exercises like swimming, football, tennis. Then we should eat healthy food like milk, fruits and vegetables. And exercising regularly will keep your bones and muscles strong. There are different kinds of exercises like swinging, running, and exercising regularly will never make you feel tired and will keep you it will give you lot of energy and freshness. Then without feeling sleepy you can do work and play whole day. Then you should get enough sleep. How much sleep you should get we have discussed in the chart. And finally we have seen the advantages of milk. So we shall discuss again in the next video what is the importance of exercising and healthy food. Till then, all of you revise the lessons and take care of yourselves and have healthy food and enough sleep. Thank you.